In this video, we're going to talk about topic 5.9, connecting a function, its first derivative and second derivative. We're going to ask how are the functions of f prime, and f double prime connected, and can I connect the relationships graphically? So in this, given the graph of f prime, it is important to remember that the y value on the graph gives the slope of the original function. If f prime is greater than 0, then f is increasing. And if f prime is less than 0, then f is decreasing. And we've given a graph below. Determine when f is increasing and when f is decreasing. So again, I would probably go back to my sign chart. So we have the interval. It looks like I have a fence at 2, so I'm starting negative infinity to 2, 2 to infinity. And then it looks like I am for f prime, because they say this is the f prime graph. So I look like I am below the x-axis, so it's negative, and then I am above the x-axis, so it's positive, which means that f goes from decreasing to increasing. So we would say that f is decreasing on negative infinity to 2, because f prime, again, I go back to this row to do my reason, is less than 0 on this interval. And f is increasing on 2 to infinity, because f prime is greater than 0. Again, positive means greater than 0 on this interval. And it says, note, using example 1, does f have a relative minimum or relative maximum, or neither at x equals 2? So I just draw a little picture. So it goes decreasing to increasing. I just made a valley, so that means I have a relative min. So we would write that out. F has a relative min at x equals 2 because, and we got to go back to this row. What do we know? F prime changes from negative to positive. All right, let's take a look at example 2. So a graph of g prime is below. Determine the intervals where g is increasing, decreasing to determine if we have any relative extrema. So again, I'm going to go with my sign chart first. It looks like I have 0 and 3 as fences, but I'm going negative infinity to 0, 0 to 3, 3 to infinity. And then I need to look at above and below. So I'm below, which is negative. I'm above, which is positive, and I'm below, which is negative. So whenever I am negative, my original is decreasing. Whenever I am positive, my original is increasing. So now I've got to do increasing, decreasing, then relative extrema. So g is increasing from 0 to 3 because g prime, not f prime, g prime, and then look at the increasing is greater than 0 on this interval. G is decreasing on negative infinity to 0 and 3 to infinity because, and again, I go right back to my g prime row. G prime is greater than 0, negative, less than 0 on these intervals. And then I got to talk about relative extremas. So let's see, decreasing to increasing, increasing to decreasing. So decreasing to increasing would be a min, and this one would be a max. So G has a relative min at x equals 0 because, and again, my reason has to go back to G prime. G prime changes from, so it's changing from negative to positive at this value. G has a relative max at x equals 3 because G prime changes. So we're going from positive to negative. From positive to negative at this value.